Okay, bye-bye. Bluey. Grace Bluey. Okay. Zoo. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We are parked here. Okay, so it loops around. There's an overlook up here. So we're gonna climb on the top, I guess. And then, yep. And then we'll make our way back down over here. So it's, so total. Yeah, let's just go around here. Let's just go around the trail. I'm sure in here it's pretty too, but we'll see. It's 2 miles. Okay, so total, yeah, it's about 4 miles. Here we go. Here we go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. It looks kind of scary. Yeah, it looks like a real, like you're going into a real forest. Yeah, it looks like a place where yeah, predators would love to live. Okay, let's go. So the ice, because it's been raining, perfect. Most of it is melted now, which is a great thing. So great. Keep out. Oh shoot, I forgot to use the, it says keep out. Protected. Keep out. I'm gonna drop my wallet and stuff in the little pouch here. Ooh yeah. Look at this. Look at this trail. This is what I like. And it's like, just looks rugged. Actually, I think I'm gonna sweat. Because this jacket probably doesn't allow a lot of breathing. Whoa, slippery. These rocks. They said there's limestone on these. Some of these are limestone rocks. I'll say this, when I was in Thailand, my friend Justine and I, we went to a river that was engulfed in limestone, and it was pretty cool because you know how when you go on rivers, typically when you're climbing any kind of rock surfaces, it's slippery, right? But some odd reason for limestone, it's not like that. For limestone, it doesn't, how do you say, what's the word? Aggregate? Yeah, it doesn't aggregate algae, that green slippery stuff on it. So yeah, then there is not any algae, because yeah, when you climb all the way down, the only way to go back up is either you go back on that staircasing that you used to climb down, or if not, they have ropes that they have set up where you just use it, pull yourself up as you walk on the limestone up the river as the river's flowing down on you. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Man, I think my battery's gonna die. Because some odd reason, this thing doesn't shut off. Yeah, and I can't find the button over here. Sometimes, okay, I got it now. Sometimes I get it, sometimes I don't. Kentucky State National Preservation. Please help protect the plants and wildlife. No hunting. Okay. What the heck? Yeah. No hunting, fishing, trapping, littering, pets, no plants, artifacts, gathering, camping, fires, no motorized vehicles, bikes, horse. Oh, so this is the I see. So this is the trail. The trails start right here. Okay, makes sense. I get it. Yeah, because there's a couple different trails. Actually, yeah, let's go this way first. Because, unless if there's a reason why they tied this up. No, I think it's fine. But, because the best scenic view is going to be right up here. And that's going to be where we climb. Right, so climb to the top. Sometimes destruction is beautiful. Look at this. It's like just Mother Nature taking its course, killing, rotting the trees, and you know, making sure that yeah, it just corrects itself. But when humans intervene, it seems like that's where all the issues start arising. When you have it in your backyard, you don't appreciate it the same way as people who don't have it. It's the same with our lake in Wisconsin, or Sheboygan, the lake, the beach that we have. People don't really think it's fascinating at all. But people who don't have it, they're just like, oh wow, amazing. I hear like a river. I hear some water over there. I think there's some river, probably from all the water from up here, from the cliff falling, draining down. I'm sure there's a little, yeah, river area. Yep, but make sure you got some waterproof hiking boots, or you don't mind if your socks get wet. Yeah, see the river coming down through here. Worst. I'm like the worst camera person ever. So I'm going to show you spots like these under bushes. That's where you'll see deer hiding. Yeah, so yep, sometimes you look under those, you'll see them. Well, I don't know about here, but anyways, when I was in Iowa, a bunch of them were hiding under like that. Yeah, and then once you got close, they like jump up and run away. Okay, let's get back on track. Ooh, look. I think this is green onions, if I'm not mistaken. Some naturally grown green onions. One day, when I hit the West, we'll have to survive in the wild. So, I gotta start seeing these things. Yeah. Let's check this out. Little playground, little fort. Assuming the neighbor kids, they come out here to play. It's great. I wish there'd be more people who still do that. But people don't really anymore. Oh, you can tell this is old. Look, there's mushrooms growing out of it. Maybe it's not used anymore for a long time. All the kids who used to play here, they're adults now. Who knows? But yeah, all this just goes right to the neighbors' yards. Let's go back on the trail over here. Okay, maybe we just go to the rocks then, to the cliff. Because, honestly, I think, yeah, if it's all right next to properties like this, then there's not a lot. Not that much. But they said it was like 2 miles. 2-mile loop. 2-mile loop. And then there's a 1-mile loop in the middle somewhere. And then it's like a 0.3-mile loop on the top where you climb. So yeah, let's just go. Oh gosh. Oh, it is muddy. Look at that tarp. Ah, people. They're in the garbage bags. See, I don't know why people just pick up after yourself. What's so hard? You know, it's crazy because animals could be right here. They could be looking at you the whole time. But you just don't see them. They blend in so well, you know. Yeah, one of my friends, when I was working out at the gym back home, he has some friends who are like really into the extreme wildlife and hiking and surviving off-grid. Yeah, he said one of his friends sounds awesome. They hire a company to drop off like packages out into northern Canada or like Alaska, and so then what he does is he then after once it's dropped out there, then when he schedules his time off work, he'll go there, go find his package. They'll drop him out of a helicopter or a plane or whatever out there, right? And then he goes to find where his package is, and then he has a destination to get to, right? So he gets his stuff and he survives out there going to his destination. And they said that one time he was like chased, he was being followed by bears, and then another time he was being followed by a pack of wolves. I'm just like, holy smokes, that's crazy. Yeah, that would be awesome. I don't think I'll ever be at that level. Who knows, maybe I definitely got to go through some kind of training or survival class, because I'm not that good. Bro, I'm just surviving out of my car. Yeah. Still got a little ice. Okay, so these are the limestones that they're talking about. Yep. See, you see how there's no algae? Well, there's a little bit here. Well, that's not algae. I don't know. Or it's not on the rock. Right? Okay, perfect time to wash off those boots. Okay, go back. I just hope it doesn't rain hard. Alright, so here's the regular trail. I see another one going up here. Let's Let's take this one. Hope this is a trail. Not that it just goes to like another camp area and then turn back. Well, there's a lot of trails, but some of these trails are not man-made. They're the trails that the animals take. But this one looks man-made because they clearly laid a bunch of rocks here. We're definitely climbing up, so I think this is the right. Hopefully. See, I don't know. It goes cold. See one going here, one going over there, but I don't know. Let's go on this one. Actually, I think this is just a deer trail. So yeah, there's no more laid out rocks. So let's go this one over here. This one seems a little bit more legit. Definitely deer trail. They said if you encounter a bobcat or a wolf or a lion, you have to stand your ground and you have to fight it, which is awesome. It's just awesome. But damn, that's crazy. Yeah, you have to fight it. Don't approach it, but if it comes to attack you, you gotta stand your ground. And I'm like, whoa. Yeah, I think these are just all deer trails actually. I just see a bunch of deer poop everywhere. Yeah, I think this is just deers. Yeah, because there's really no route up here. It's going in circles, right? I mean, yeah, you got these little trails. Yeah, but it's just like deer poop everywhere. I just want to stick on the right track. It's really nice up here, but I feel like we're on the top, but I'd rather just stick on the designated trail. I'll leave all the wild adventures back down, or when I'm on the west coast where there may not be any trails. Yeah, so I'm debating where I want to go after my state tour. Oh, trail. Yeah. See, it goes up here, but then disappears. Unless if it goes straight through, but I don't know. I'm just gonna go back down to the regular trail. Yeah, this definitely looks like it. But yeah. So I'm debating if I want to go to. Well, after I am done with South America, North America tour, then yeah, I want to go down to yeah, I don't know where else to. I mean, there's so many things I want to do, right? That's what happens when you meet a lot of nice people. You want to go see how they live, right? Yeah, let's go back over here. Yeah, because I have a bunch of friends in in Europe, the group that I was hanging out with in Thailand. So I'm debating if I go there first. Right? Maybe, yeah, make a quick tour. Maybe like maybe a month tour there. Just go from one place to one place to one place to one place, and then yeah, then after that, then so I have some friends in Africa, so I would like to go there too, but we'll see. Maybe I'll go there first, but then I have some friends in Korea, Japan, China, and yeah, so those are some of the friends that I've made along my route here. And then yeah, I'm sure I'll make many more friends, but yeah, we'll see. I think I might go to Africa first. Oh yeah, and even back in Thailand, some of my... What? I just came back to the same route? What the heck? I didn't even get anywhere. Kidding me? So there you go. That just proves that if you don't know where you're going, you go in circles. Yeah, your direction is lost when you're in a land that you're not familiar with. As what just happened to me. Gosh, as I said, I probably wouldn't be able to survive. I don't have that sense where you can just be like, okay, we're going we're going north, we're going south. Not yet, anyways. That is something I definitely want to learn. Yep. So I think all people back in the early civilization years, they had to learn it, right? Because it was their way of surviving. If not, they'd just be like, they'd just be going in circles, right? So they had to navigate. That's how they learned how to use the stars, the sun, the moon. Yeah, all of this became a thing until they advanced and developed what is that compass? And then after that, they developed the satellite GPS. Okay, I think we're almost to the top. Yeah, I feel like it's leveling out now. So, what the heck? Was I just supposed to walk through all of that craziness in there? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe that is what you're supposed to do. Or, yeah, maybe that is what it is. Oh, yeah. I should have asked Yamana, I think her name is. Yeah, Yamana. Should have asked if she wanted to take along with me. I can have a passenger. I just gotta move all the tools to the back seat. Oh, here comes the rain. Yeah, I just gotta move all that stuff in the back. And I got room in the back. Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. I think I might start getting rid of some of that stuff. And then if I need anyone to work on my car, I'll just take it to a shop. Cave down here. Oh gosh. humans have lost their survival instincts, right? But I'll say this too. Coming out here when you're kind of spooked and kind of like on the edge, I feel like that sense goes up. Like I'll hear stuff that, because I'm worried about my safety, my brain instantly like triggers me to look that direction. Like if a branch falls or breaks or something moves in the bush, my survival instincts like turns on. Yeah. Maybe you guys can chime in on this, but why would somebody throw their jacket or sweater out like this? It's a Columbus jacket, so it's not a cheap jacket. It's a decent quality jacket. Why would someone just throw it out on the middle of nowhere like this? It's not like, unless if they're being chased down by somebody or some animal, they don't want to come back out here. It's the only thing I can think of, right? But if not that, like, yeah, why would you just throw that away? I don't know. Maybe they just like donations, maybe. Oh gosh, I already need another haircut. Or should I grow out my hair? Should I grow out my hair? Make it like a hippie. Wow, I feel like after that meal I had at the Korean barbecue, I gained, like, look at my face. I grew like a bubble. Yeah, just like that, huh? Bubbled up. Gained like 10 pounds. No, I ate a lot of food, I'll say that. I haven't ate like that where I was just like, I don't want to move for a long time. Like even when I go out and eat with my mom and my grandma at the buffet, I never eat to the point where I can't move. But yesterday I did. Nice. Oh, yep, I knew it. It got dark and now it looks like it's gonna start raining harder. Yep, looks like it. Definitely, I can hear more rain. Okay. Oh yeah, here we go. Here's the rain. You hear it? It's coming. Hopefully, not too much though. It wasn't supposed to rain hard. Just a little bit. Oh, if it drenches, that would not be. I would not be happy. If it drenches, what can I do? If I walk back, I'm still gonna be all wet. So at that point, I'm just gonna walk the trail. But yeah. Yep. So I'm too far deep now. No matter what, I'm gonna be wet. This is what I wanted. Like I say, if you speak it into existence, it happens. And I did yesterday. Hiking in the rain. And this is it. It's okay though. Little rain never hurts. Maybe I will build a fort out here to protect myself from the rain. Maybe. And then yeah, start my survival skills here today in Lexington, Kentucky. Kentucky here. I'll say one thing. I'm glad I've done those steers. The steer machine at Planet Fitness. You can tell I'm getting exhausted, but I'm not like, I don't feel like I can't do it, right? My body's so, just like it's a little bit easier now. Yeah. But yeah, no matter what, it's gonna always be a little bit of work, but feels better, a lot better. Pray for me, pray for me. Yeah, these are always scary when like bushes are right next to you, and you know there might be wildlife, so they could be waiting for you coming up. Ah, rain stopped. See, wasn't too bad. The question is, do you go in or not? And the foolish answer to humans is that, what you talking about? You go in. You go in. I don't know. Oh, what the heck? I was at the upper trail, but I didn't. Oh, so this parking lot. Okay. We're past that trail. We'll go this way. Wow, they have some beautiful birds here. They're like blue, red, white. They disappeared, but no, I've never seen them before. There's a bunch of them over here. They flew away, but they're flying across over here. Yeah, see? There's a bunch of them. They're right there. Right there. These guys. Oh, I think they're woodpeckers. Yep. Yeah, I think they're woodpeckers. What the heck? Just felt something's been breaking these trees apart. Well, definitely these clean cut ones are man-made, but somebody's been breaking them apart. Wow. Maybe it's Captain America. He can just grab it and break it. You know, I tried cutting up some wood when I was camping at Devers Lake in Wisconsin. That's so beautiful. What is that? Oh my gosh. It's so loud. I don't know if it's picking up on the camera, but oh, that's a beautiful sound. Wow. We don't have that in Wisconsin. I don't know what that is, but that bird is beautiful. Wow. I wonder why birds, they make those sounds. I know it's like a mating call, whatever, right? But every bird has their own little song, their own little tune, like da 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 da, or like da 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 da. See, they all have their own tune, but why is that though? You know, like why do they all have their own pitch, their own tune, their music? I think it's pretty cool, but I'm just curious, like what? I wonder why they all don't just do like the eagles. Caw! That's not an eagle, but you get what I'm saying, right? Yeah. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the bigger the mammal or the bird, the less like musical their call is, right? They all kind of start sounding the same, like ah ah. But these smaller birds, they have music. So I was just looking around, and there's this opening right here where you can see the side of the cliff. I don't know how it's picking up on camera, but it is massive. So wondering, when do bears actually start coming out of hibernation? Because 60 degrees today, that means it's pretty warm. It's and yesterday, yeah, slippery rocks. I think actually I slipped on some leaves. Okay. But yeah, when do bears actually come out of hibernation? Because that's when they are the most aggressive, right? When they're just first coming out of their sleep. They're hungry. Yeah, so they'll do whatever they can to eat, right? Oh my gosh. Okay, careful up here. These rocks are slippery. These rocks are slippery. Yes, they are. And yeah, a lot of leaves. Wet and rainy. So everything's kind of like, yeah, I'm wondering because like during that season, I'm assuming like that's when you don't want to be really out where bears are. My question is, if bears are hibernating like that in caves, do they all hibernate in caves? Right? Are they all hibernating in caves? Because if so, how do you know if there's enough caves for all the bears? That's my question. Right? That's my question. How do you know there's enough caves for the bears? Ooh, this is so nice. This is so scenic. Yeah, it's like a Lord of the Rings scene. With all these green grass and rocks. Okay. I think that fall kind of damaged my holster here. Yeah, this holster's not clamping well now. But yeah, there's a lake over here, a river. This is a mucky river. Yeah. But I think we're going to go see it because the trail leads up here, so. Oh, nice. It's getting a little bit more scenic over here outside of just a regular forest. But, ooh, careful. Yep, and like I said, you might fall. Oh, yep, see? on leaves or rocks. I see. If you look all the way up there, maybe not. I thought it was ice. But yeah, essentially this right now is empty, right? But you can tell it is a river bed. But because there's no rain or yeah, it's dried up. Here we go. Here is the cliffs. Wow, nice. Nice. Okay, so I'm thinking we can just go right down there. You don't know. Oh, yeah, see, people been jumping in here. Ooh, it's gonna be slippery. Fuck. Okay. Yep. Whoa, yep. Slippery. Ooh, the lake smells awful. What the heck? Oh my gosh, yep, see, just fell. That's why you have walking sticks. Walking sticks. Oh yeah, oh gosh, look at this. Wow. That is a paw print. So some animal was here, definitely not human. Ooh, what the freak. So dirty. But it is beautiful over here. The ground is super soft. I'll say that. Oh gosh. It's so dirty. But here we go. The black wall. Black. I don't even remember what it's called. Yeah, it's all black. Oh my gosh, look at it. Garbage. Wow. Oh my gosh. Nice. Well, I think that's about it. I'm gonna take some photos and head back. Hey, I'm curious. So I have some tablets. Oh, there's a little thing that comes over here. Should just follow this. So I have these tablets that filter and clean out water to make water edible. Do you first need to clean water? Or could you use water like this that's all brown and mucky? I don't know, you tell me. Or would you only do it if you already know that it's clean? Like, or not mucky, not like brown like this. Like, look at all, I get it though, look at the dirt. The dirt is all, it's the same color as the dirt. So, and it's soft. It's a soft dirt. Look. See, it just compresses really. Yeah, some soil it's like compact and hard, but when it's soft, like with the flow of the river, I can only imagine everything just, when it flows through, it just kind of like swoops all the loose dirt from the bottom up. Right? It doesn't smell too bad, it just looks dirty. Yeah, because some places, some rivers and lakes, they look clean, but they smell awful. But I can see human trash, plastic. I saw a basketball coming through. I was like, who would throw a basketball in there? But yeah, there's a lot of human trash in here, which is sad. See, it's a lot of the things that destroy this world is because of us. Yeah, we are the ones that destroy everything. Check this out. It's so weird. There's a cloud of smoke. It's coming through the river. then it just goes away. That's weird. Eerie. Very eerie. Okay. Let's go back. Yeah, see, it's gone now. Oh no, there's still a little bit left. I think that was the view. They said there was a viewpoint for all of this. But I was thinking it was gonna be on a cliff actually, like that, but on our side. There is on the highway. There's an area where both sides are cliffs like that, but it's not as high as these. It's just a little bit. But I could be wrong. There could be another one up here. Probably, yeah, I got 20 minutes to go before I reach back to my car. So in between there could be. Okay. Ooh, got this open. Oh my gosh, not good. Anyways, I think, yeah, we're at the roundabout path now, so just gonna grab a banana and a drink. Oh, yeah, banana, a drink. I got an apple in here too, but we'll just leave the apple for when I get back to the car. This is supposed to give me some energy. Prime. Yeah, these are, I believe these are Walmart brand. It's not bad. Mohames Prime. Oh, it's a coconut water. That's not bad. Okay, just grab these. I finished my bananas earlier, so I bought some new ones. I don't think it's ripe yet. It's still kind of green, right? But whatever. Just need a refill. So I know a lot of people don't refuel while they're hiking, right? They only after they're done. Why is that? Isn't it a good thing to refuel? I do. Okay, let's go. This is not part of the trail, but the trail comes out here. There's some, maybe it is part of the trail. There's another part over there. But here is on my side, the cliff, the top of the cliff. So if you look down, wow, there's a bunch of RV campers down there. Holy smokes. I did not know that. Yeah, there's a bridge over here. It has a bunch of art on the bridge. I'm guessing the only way in, you gotta somehow find the entrance over here, come in, and then come into the park here for RV camping. But yeah, it seems like it's a big thing here in Lexington. RV, we got some cars parked up here. Yep, they got a, look at that, they even got a grill ready right there. This car over here. Whoa. And I'm sure if you wanted to, you could have climbed this down and up. But yeah, so the trail, definitely there seems to be a trail that goes over here. But like I said, I'm trying to get back. So the trail for the markings itself, it goes to the left over here. Yeah, so we'll go down that way. Yep. So okay. I just got just got to thinking, like, why is it that humans are the only mammals with like functional hands, right? Or not functional, but like we have 4 limbs like most animals, right? Mammals. But why is it that we are the only ones that walk on 2 feet? Was this through evolution, or is it just we're different? I don't know, because like so-called our close ancestors, amphibians, right? I think that's the word. Homo sapiens, I don't know, but like gorillas, monkeys, chimpanzees, right? They have functional limbs like we do, but they typically walk on all 4s, right? They use their hands and their feet to move. And yeah, why did humans come to the state where we just use our 2 feet, right? And curious, are we faster that way, or can a gorilla or ape on all 4s run as fast or faster than a human running, right? Don't know. I might have to look that up. But anyways, yeah, why is it that just humans, right? Because I know birds, they use 2 feet to hop around, walk around, but they don't have their hands, their wings are non-functional for like using for purposes, right? Outside of just flying or flapping. So yeah, curious, why humans? Why did we end up being the only ones using our feet to walk? But as we're born, our instinctive nature is actually to use all 4, right? When we're born, our bodies tell us, hey, be on all 4s, right? Like, yeah. But as we grow and evolve, our bodies go into a state where we believe we need to be upright. And I think it's, yeah, I don't know. That's really interesting now that I think about it. Yeah, why did we believe that we need to be standing? I was just thinking because you know how animals on all 4s, like dogs, wolves, cats, whatever, any animal, all animals, I should say, that use all 4, there's one thing that they don't think about when they are in motion, and you know what that is? They never think about their movements, right? Like how they are going to navigate their terrain, right? It is instinctively, it's just natural for them, right? But for humans, the only way we are like that is if we know that the path that we're taking is flat and paved, right? If not, what happens to a human while they're walking an uneven, unpaved terrain like this right here, right? Humans, we have to look instinctively where we're going to make sure that we're not going to trip over. But animals, they don't, right? Their vision is just focused straight and to the side, right? But naturally they're just able to allow their body to move in whatever way to not trip or fall over, right? But humans, we can't do that because it creates an imbalance for us as we're walking down, right? Because the moment you step on a rock that's not even, there's a chance that you may twist your ankle, fall over, right? Or hit the ledge and trip over. But animals, and even if they have an injured part, they still have 3 limbs to balance themselves. Unlike humans, if we injure one leg, then we're hopping on one leg. Humans, typically we don't think like that. Typically it's like, okay, which path is the easiest, quickest way for me to go through where I'm not gonna fall over? Right? Yeah. It's such, that's how we function. It's how our minds function, right? So, like, just right here, if I had to run to escape, or if I had to chase somebody, I'm gonna take this route. I'm not gonna take this route because in here I have a chance of tripping, falling, breaking something very easily, versus I just go straight through. But animals will take any route. They don't care. They'll go anywhere because they're symmetrically, their bodies are functioning in that parallel where they're just like, I can do it. I have no issue. They don't even think about it, right? Yeah. Just something I thought about. Yeah, so we're definitely more sophisticated, intelligent, but our physical abilities, I don't know. We can do some crazy feats. I would agree. Like the strongest man, right? Or the fastest man, and all these things, right? Like there's a bunch of things that are amazing, but our natural instincts, our natural abilities is different. Yeah. Remember to always use these. Whew. Holy smokes, I'm dirty. Yep. Whew. And we are back. So let me check this out. Okay, so I'm just looking at this angle. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but see, the out one is the back one is a little bit out more, right? The in one, the ones inside is a little bit more straight in, almost like caving in. Yep, same with this side. You see this? The back one is a little bit more angled out, and the front ones are more straight in, angled in more. That's the only thing I think is what's causing this issue. But we'll see what they say. It is 2:30, so yeah, I'll probably hit traffic right when it's starting. Check this out. Right when I'm done, the sun comes out. Oh, it's hot now. Yeah, it's like, it feels like summer right now. Oh gosh. Oh, that would have been a lot nicer walking through the woods like that, but it's okay. It's all, we got it done. Oh, wow. There's a camper van, blue one over here. It's got like a foot lift, foot or 7 inches around there. Is a huge lift off the ground. It looks funny because those camper vans are usually kind of low, right? But yeah, that one's huge. It's like lifted so high. It's funny, but hey, if you want to go off-road with it, I guess, yeah, you gotta do a little modification.